Low milk supply is one of the common breastfeeding challenges that most of the first time mothers faces, and they fear it because small thing you will see that your breast milk disappeared. So in today's video we are going to discuss why this thing happen and what causes a low milk supply, and how to even know that you are experiencing low milk supply, because I have seen a lot of mothers keep telling you that I don't have enough breast milk. But when I sat with them and we talk and we assess, we later notice that they have enough breast milk supply. They are just thinking that they don't have. So let's spill the bee in this video. But before we dive into the video proper, let's talk what is low milk supply. Low milk supply means you are not producing enough breast milk to satisfy your baby's needs for growth and development. And so, what are the common causes, or what are the common reasons mothers have low milk supply? The first and the most common cause of low milk supply is infrequent feeding, and it's very common thing among first timers. They will tell you, "Did you breastfeed your baby? No, he is sleeping. No, so I am waiting for him to wake up." Mama, who tells you that your baby will wake up to tell you that, Mama, I'm hungry? Or no, not all babies do that. So because of that, that's why you are a mom. You need to wake that baby and to keep feeding him frequently to maintain your milk supply and to meet your baby's demand. The next thing is poor latching. Yes, poor latching also contributes to low milk supply, because if you didn't latch your baby properly, your baby won't be able to take out the milk inside your breast. So that means, breast milk supply depends on demand and supply. So that means your baby didn't demand for breast milk. The breast milk is there still because of the poor latch. So it also affects your low milk supply. The next thing is supplementing with baby formula early. Yes, supplementing with baby formula early will not allow you to keep feeding your baby, and the demand will decrease because your baby is taking formula, and this will also affect your milk supply. The next and the most common is stress. And we keep emphasizing about stress, because stress can affect your milk supply without knowing. I mean, any kind of stress, either emotional, physical, financial, any type of stress. If the mother is stressing about something, that means if this thing is not yet fixed, or she didn't know how to manage that stress, it will affect her milk supply. That's why we keep emphasizing mothers to or involve family and other things, so that they can try as much as possible to help them through this their especially during the early breastfeeding journey, so that they will not be exposed to stress and they will have enough breast milk supply. The next thing is dehydration. Yes, hydrating yourself during breastfeeding is very, very essential, as we already know that it's 8% of breast milk contain water. So if you didn't take enough water, your baby may not get enough breast milk. That's why it's very essential to keep taking watery things, pap, uh, taking warm water, teas, and all sort of things. It will help to boost your milk supply. The next thing is poor nutrition. Yes, poor nutrition also affects low milk supply, because if you and poor nutrition doesn't mean you are not eating. Or what it means, you are not taking the appropriate nutrients to boost your milk supply. So because of that, your baby may suffer. And also low bleeding after childbirth. If you bleed so much, you may not able to produce enough, because as the breastfeeding process depends on hormones, and the hormones are circulated by the blood, like by the blood. So if the blood is scanty, it may also affect your breast milk supply. What are the signs that will show you that you are suffering, like you have low milk supply? The first thing is that your baby will keep losing weight. Your baby will not add weight. You keep breastfeeding, and still the baby is losing weight. That means you have low milk supply. And when you keep and your baby is not urinating as much as possible, instead of 6 to 8 diapers per day, you are changing 1 to 2 diapers. That means there is an issue. Your baby is not getting enough breast milk. Also, when your baby is very weak or sleepy, that means there is a problem. If he's not even soaking or something like that, that means there is problem. problem and you need to fix it. These are the common signs that will show you that your that you have low milk supply. Crying baby alone does not mean that your baby that you have low milk supply. It means that your baby is communicating something that you can't understand. Not all cry is for feeding. Some is for need for changing diaper, some for attention, and sometimes for the weather is bad or something like that. So since what are the ways to boost your milk supply? The ways to boost your milk supply, the most important one is the frequent feeding. You need to feed your baby every 2 to 3 hours or feed your baby on demand, and this will help to keep producing enough breast milk. I have seen a lot of mothers, they will say, I keep breastfeeding my baby every 2 hours, but still I'm having issues with low milk supply. When I say every frequently, it means latching your baby directly on your breast and allow the baby to suck for more than 20 minutes before you change it to another breast milk, and you will keep doing it. This will helps you allow, not by putting your baby on this breast for like 5 minutes and you are done and you say, I don't have breast milk supply, me, I can't do that, I can't do that. No, it's not done like this. The next thing is ensure proper latching. If you didn't ensure proper latching, you may have the breast milk supply, but it becomes stagnant and your breast milk will be engaged and your baby is not getting engorged and your baby is not getting enough breast milk. The next thing is drink enough of liquid form foods and hydrate yourself with water. Ensure that you take enough water. Keep taking all the pepper soups, the paps, and all sort of things. It will also help in boosting your milk supply sharp. Dieting is very important, especially during breastfeeding, and know what you put inside there. If you take junk food, you may have low milk supply because the we need like proper, like enough nutrients. We are focused on the nutrients, not the larger amount of food that you take. If you want to pump after feeding, this will also help to increase your milk supply. And also, if after you do all the things and still you are experiencing low milk supply, then consult your doctor for proper management. Your body is designed to feed your baby perfectly according to your baby's needs. So trust your body and trust your system. Sometimes you may think that you don't have enough breast milk because your baby is needing breast milk frequently or something like that. That means your baby is growing. Breast milk doesn't mean when you express you don't get enough breast milk. It means that if you check and you see that your breast is softer and your baby is healthy, is gaining weight, and you are changing enough diaper, that means you don't have any issues with low milk supply. And if you learn one or two things in this video, please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, and share it with other mamas. We upload new videos every Friday at 12 p.m, so stay with us and to keep learning about breastfeeding. And we are going live every Saturday. You can and tell us in the comment section, have you ever experienced low milk supply? What did you help you to boost your milk supply? And tell us everything in the comment section. See you in my next video where we are going to discuss why your newborn baby should never drink water, and when to even give the water for to your newborn baby.